You're probably wondering how late at night it is. It's about 1 in the morning. I have work tomorrow. My alarm's gonna go off at 5:40, which means if I fell asleep right now, I would get 4 hours of sleep. And it's not happening. My neck hurts so bad that I want to crawl out of my skin. And nothing helps because it's CSF leg pain. And I'm flat, which means there's nothing I can do except drink water and caffeine, except it's 1 in the morning. And I have work tomorrow. And I'm just miserable. I am debating taking Norco just so that I'm comfortable enough to sleep. But that means that I would have had to take Norco so I'd be comfortable enough to sleep twice this week, which I never do. And I hate it. And it doesn't spell good things for me because my next patch isn't until the 8th, which is 3 weeks away. More than 3 weeks away right now. Which means that my likelihood of passing out at work has gone through the roof. And I'm going to the POTS conference this weekend and going to a wedding the weekend after that. So I don't have time for this. Just kitty, for the love of God. Stop it! But it's just bad. I don't know what to do about it. So I'm thinking about taking Norco, but I don't want to. And at this point, it could still be in my system when I get to work. And I'm not altered on it or anything. But if anyone does a blood test, they'll know it was in my system. So I don't. I'm over it. But I figured I'd turn the camera on because things have been going pretty well, and most of the videos that I've made lately have been in pretty good spirits, and that's part of the story. But this is the other part of the story, which is you're just hurt and you're just miserable. And my cat is worried about me. But yeah, my neck hurts. And it feels like just this undescribably painful, crushing pressure going up into my skull. And my spine feels like it's on fire. And I feel like I just want to crawl up in a ball and hold my breath and hope it goes away, except that's not how that works. It's been a year and a half of patches. And I'm still having nights like this. The reason why I'm not doing so well is because I had a larger gap between patches. Because I've been having them, 4, 5, 6 weeks. And 6 weeks is a really long time to go between patches for me. But yeah, this one has a bigger gap, which means I don't have any patch in place right now. Which means that this is a pretty good indication of what I would be like all the time without my patches. They're like a band-aid that stays on for 4 to 6 weeks, and then it comes off, and then you're leaking again. Or at least I am leaking again, because I just don't have good luck like that. I just don't know what to do. I work tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that. And then the day after my last work day, I got on an airplane to go to Philadelphia for the conference, and airplanes suck for me. I love flying, but I hate taking off. Because the change in altitude just hits my brain so badly with this lake. I used to love flying, and now it's a lot more of a mixed bag. Some people fly just fine, and I fly fine enough, like I can fly, but takeoff is just awful. Because my brain basically is trying to escape into my neck as we're taking off. But if I go to the ER so I can get caffeinated IV fluids and pain meds, that means I'm calling out, which means I'm not getting paid. And a lot of times when I get this bad, I'm out for a couple days, which means I'm still not getting paid. And if I'm this bad, then traveling is going to be a lot harder. And I'm probably going to have to think about bringing my wheelchair and think about using my wheelchair in Philadelphia, which I wasn't planning on doing. And I really don't want to have to use anything for the wedding either, because there's a guilty part of me that thinks I'd be somehow ruining the wedding, because everyone would be worrying about me because I'm in a wheelchair, because my bots is bad, because my leak is bad, because my neck hurts. This just sucks. But this is a bad night for me. And there's another one of them. But I know it's really easy to compare yourself to people on YouTube and people on Instagram and whatever other social media you have. And it's ow. I'm stuck. Ow. Hold on. No, it's Just gonna be that way, apparently. But yeah, it's easy to compare yourself. Whether you're not as bad as them, or you're worse than them, or you think that you're worse than them when you're really not. They're just not telling you the whole story because they're only showing you their good days. And so you compare, and then it's not reality. So there are some days where I feel like I do pretty well, and I can play off the fact that I don't have health problems. Today is not one of those days. But yeah, I just don't want to do this. I don't want to do any of it. I don't want to do the no sleeping. I don't want to do the whole going to work with no sleep. I don't want to do going to work and then ultimately passing out because I pushed myself too hard because my neck hurt and it caused my POTS to go, and then I have to get admitted to the ER, and then 3 times out of 4 I end up getting admitted to the hospital because I can't walk because I keep passing out, and then I'm there for days and I don't have time for that, and I just don't want to do it. And it's probably not good for me to be worrying that far ahead, but I tend to have a pattern. And if the next video that I post is me in the ER or me in the hospital, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be real annoyed. At this point, I'm just ranting, but I think I'm only helpful if I'm honest, and this is me being honest. It's not always sunshine and rainbows, not always improvement. And if anyone ever asks me, Kitty, what are you doing? Stop it. If anyone ever asks me why I do the patches and why I continue to do the patches even though it seems like it's not working, this is why. Because without the patches, I become a non-person. I am so crippled with pain and neurological symptoms that I just don't function. And so, to me, it is worth it to get stabbed in the spine every month so I can be human and I can do the things I want to do and not do this. Because I don't want to do this. I didn't want this to be the next video that I posted, but I figure it's important. So I hope that in some strange way this video helps you or makes you feel like you're not alone, because you're not. And I guess we'll see how it goes. And I will see you guys in the next video.